First Wi-Fi man that came didn't even do it. He saw how hard it was. Black dude.
Yeah.
Saw how hard it was. Was like, yeah, I'm going to go to the truck, get some tools, and he drove away. I said, this nigga's out of his mind. I said, Brooklyn is the best place in the fucking world. He said, I'm going to go to the truck and get some stuff because you got to go up the shack. Because basically what I got to do is climb up and climb over. It's a lot to do. And he went, this one I do was funny. He went, yeah, I'm going to go to the truck. Go to the truck. Went to the truck and drove the fuck off. I could have laughed for 20 minutes. I was out there on my step going, this bag of shit. So a month went by. I called for ride.
Great boy, Derek Gaines. Thank you for coming out, man. Thank you for doing this, man. I appreciate it, man. Boom, man. What you got coming up?
What do I got coming up? September 17th. When's it come out?
This has definitely come out after the 17th.
All right,
so maybe late September, early October.
I'll be in a theater near you. I'm on tour with Pete Davidson right now. And I know I can't say nothing because of the strike. So in your free time, watch Bupkis on Peacock. And I'm in
don't be a Bupkis.
Watch Bupkis. And I got this movie out called Wrath of Becky out right now. It's on
Hulu, right?
Is it Hulu?
Amazon.
Where is it at? Wrath of Becky's on one of them network, one of them streamies.
Check it out. You know what the
Wrath
hell
of
it
Becky,
is.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this is Penny right here, people.
Penny.
If you can't tell, well, you can't tell if you're listening. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you listening, but I also would appreciate it if you watched it.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
I'm building out the studio. I'm gonna make this joint hot. We got Penny in the office. She chilling. So make sure that you tune in and you watch and you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. What are we playing, Derek?
One of my favorite franchises. And not even a franchise that I'm actually good at. Talking about getting my ass whooped all the time, Street Fighter 6. The newest installation of the Street Fighter franchise. And Did you grow up on Street Fighter? I did. Street Fighter 2 was my first one that I really got into. The arcades, it was always like a staple in arcade culture and all that.
Yeah.
But I found myself button mashing a lot.
Just arcade button mashing. There's a method to arcade button mashing.
And the joystick and the
yeah.
And then when you really I used to watch the people who got really, really good at
yeah.
It's the same. It's the same kit that they got.
Where the arcade did you go to growing up?
Just
Jones in Jersey or Jones in Philly?
Jones in Northeast Philly, or at the little bowling alley or the little skating ring, whatever.
Northeast Philly arcade.
There was this place in Northeast Philly called the Palace, and the Palace was a skating ring, but they didn't.
I remember the skating ring, the Palace. Okay.
The Palace on Roosevelt Boulevard.
Yes.
The Palace. I used to go there, and I used to skate and play Street Fighter.
Okay.
If I wasn't skating. I would stop skating, take a breath, go get a slice of pizza, go play Street Fighter, get my ass whooped, and then be mad that I got my ass whooped, and then go back to skating. Now, I found a little victory in this game when I started playing comics.
Okay.
This is why I like the game so much, because for some reason, what'd I do? What'd I tell you?
You didn't do nothing. You're fine.
Some reason we was at a comedy festival in Portland, and then Portland has this Hotsy Totsy arcade they got. Lo and behold, Street Fighter 5 was out. Or Street Fighter 4, one of them. I think it was 5.
Okay.
Street Fighter 5 came out, and man, I hopped on the sticks, and I just start beating everybody.
Beating everybody.
I just was like, oh shit, all this getting killed by Asian kids at the goddamn arcade is paying off, because now I'm whooping on comics' ass.
Yeah.
But the thing about comedians, they don't like losing.
No.
They're sore losers.
Yeah.
So when the shit talk starts happening, it starts getting
they start digging.
So now people are going online, texting their friends, what's that move I did? What's that combination? Yo, what's your PS5 code so I can get my access codes to my controller and all this shit. Just stuff.
Would you ever join the competition?
If I was actually good. You have to pay me to practice.
Get ready?
You got to pay me to practice, and then you have to pay me real money to practice.
Okay.
And then I will wake up, I will set my clock, go to the gym, sit down in front of my PS5.
Yeah. What if your subscribers did that? What if your subscribers was like, yo, Derek, we want to see you enter a tournament, so we'll subscribe to whatever the fuck they can subscribe to, buy merch or whatever. That'll pay.
That's a very beautiful thought, but
Would
they
won't do
that
that?
a thing?
I don't know. Y'all tell me.
Is that a thing?
Y'all tell me.
That you just gonna rally behind some nigga to play Street Fighter?
They already listen to you.
I mean, they do, but y'all gonna rally behind a nigga to play Street Fighter at what was it, esports or EE World?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
And then I'm up there with the world's top fighters.
You're up there with the world's top fighters.
Top Street Fighters.
You got on, what type of jeans are these?
These just ripped up Levi's.
So you got on ripped up Levi's, right? Like whatever your flyest outfit.
Yeah, I'll put something on.
Yeah,
there's money. If the pot is 100,000, I'm pulling up a Louis Vuitton.
You ever see those bad bitches that dress up like bunnies and shit? Mm-hmm. You didn't hang out with nerds growing up?
I did, but
and they weren't getting pussy?
Yeah. Jazz band nerds, there was a couple of them fucking. When I went to LA, you know, Flitz, remember
I know Flitz.
Flitz is the king of the nerds. And he was studying under one of the best top dudes in this game.
Oh.
So I remember used to play Flitz and PS5. And,
I remember in LA.
Yeah, and I would train with the nerds, getting my ass beat by the nerds. Yeah. Girl nerd. Yeah. Cherry used to play, kick my ass. Like,
Cherry.
Jazz.
Well, I never met her, but you told me.
Yeah, but yeah, man, nerds are everywhere.
Yeah. Everywhere. They're making a living off this shit. The world is different. Even real sports players play video games and make that shit different.
They play Madden. There's Madden competitions. There's 2K competitions. Reggie played baseball on
No, baseball fun.
Yeah, so
video game
baseball was fun in real life. Like I can't watch.
You never played baseball? Baseball
I played baseball.
Boring to watch.
It's fun
to play. And even better in a video game.
That's so funny.
So there's like 3 steps to baseball.
Okay.
Baseball is the perfect place if you want to have a conversation in public and feel alone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you can totally be there talking to somebody.
Sit in the sun and sweat out everything.
No one give a fuck because everybody having their own conversations until something else happens.
I think beer and a cold hot dog that you got to cut in half because you'll get a phone in your face for eating a glizzy.
Nah, I eat hot dogs. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I went to Philly with Matt, with PBS photographer. You know that, Matt? We was doing a photo shoot, and he's on a glizzy tour. So we go to Wawa, because I'm like, yo, of all places to go to, I will go to Wawa first and then work your way up from there.
Okay.
We go to Wawa. Usually there's hot dogs in the thing. Right?
Right.
Usually there's all types of hot dogs. I'm like, yo, you gotta try the bacon wrap hot dog. He like, the bacon wrap hot dog.
That's some Cleveland shit. And LA. They do that in LA a lot.
That shit is the best. The bacon wrap hot dog. The only other people to do bacon wrap hot dogs better than Wawa is Colombians.
Okay.
Colombians do like chicharron.
Because they put ham on ham sandwich. I never known people to put pork on a ham sandwich. I said that's insane.
But it's
delicious.
Yo, at a certain age, you can't give in. You gotta live your life.
No, at a certain age, you cut the shit in half, butterfly it, and put it on a hamburger bun.
Nah, you can't.
That's called compromise.
You can't
cut
compromise.
it in half, you split it, butterfly it, hamburger bun, eat it like a burger.
Nah.
Bam, 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 bam. And
at
that's
at a certain age, you just gotta live your life.
At a certain age, you have the patience to cut a hot dog, and then use a hamburger.
You that homophobic when you gotta butterfly a hot dog.
Joke. No. But I butterfly hot dogs on the regular anyway.
Yo, butterfly hot dogs are great for they're great breakfast and lunch.
Especially when you fry it and it does the thing where it bends.
But it gotta be a certain type of hot dog. It gotta be a pork hot dog or a turkey hot dog.
Oh,
hot dogs don't really.
Well, I go for the spicy Philly sausages. You know the Phillies hot dogs. The spicy ones. Yeah. So cut them, butterfly it out, put an egg on it.
Let that bitch curl up. Let that bitch fucking.
Oh, and
what's that yoga pose? Like
and eggs are the greatest homophobic. Like
if you put eggs on,
eggs on it. It cancels everything out.
Because eggs are ovaries.
Yeah, so
and ovaries are from vagina.
So you put an egg on it, bro.
Dude.
You good?
Yeah.
Everybody need your hot dogs with eggs, and then you won't get called a glizzy man.
Dude, that sounds great. So basically, it took 5 minutes to order a glizzy, and then we still had to wait like 10 minutes to get this damn glizzy. 10 minutes. Where you originally from?
Who, me?
Yeah.
All right, born in Cali, born in an Air Force base in California, and then very quickly moved. To, I stayed with my father. A lot of people don't know. The first few years of my life, I stayed with my father.
Okay.
And then my mom got me back.
What did you say got you back like she kidnapped you in the middle of the night? Oh, okay.
Because my dad took custody, and I was living in California for a little while.
For how long?
I want to say a year or two.
Oh, so 2 years old. You don't have no memories of Cali.
And then, and then after, you got that. That's that drive parry. That thing that. See, my problem with this game.
What?
I waste all my EX very fast.
Okay.
Good shit. But no, and then when I moved back, I lived in Philly with my mom and my grandma and my aunt for a very long time.
Okay.
And then my mom got another job, and then we start moving from apartment to apartment. But I liked it because my mom was the truth. She was my friend the whole way. So we just had.
What do you mean? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. How did I get out of that? What if I get this W? What if I get this W? So when your mom asked for you back, what was her reasoning?
She just wanted me back. She had a son that she loved. And I was like, my dad loved me the same. My dad wasn't like a villain. Gave me right back. But, and it was, I have cool parents.
Was he already in a relationship?
Yeah, he was married to his second wife.
Oh, okay.
So I was living out there with them. I had my shout out to Lynette, my first stepmom.
Okay.
That had my sister Kendra. And I was living with them out in Cali, but I went back home because my mom wanted me back. And it was a beautiful thing. It's nice to be loved.
Okay. So the initial do you think the initial thought was he needs to be raised by a man, a boy needs his father, and then...
I mean, probably, but it wasn't like he wasn't going to stop raising me. I mean, my dad moved to D.C., and then I became a highway kid.
Okay.
So like they would...
What's a highway kid?
A highway kid is like basically when...
That was good.
When they... a highway kid is when your dad sees you on the weekend. Mm-hmm. So you're from Philly, because this is when I moved back to Philly. She would drive to Chesapeake House on 95, and my dad would meet me down. He'd come down from D.C., she'd go up.
Chesapeake House?
Chesapeake House, and they do the trade-off, the quick, they do the trade, but with a kid. Yeah. They used to do money like that. That's how my mom probably, they trade me off to a handshake.
They wouldn't even hug and kiss.
They didn't really like each other like that.
They just fucking pushed.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. You know what you got to do. Go hang with your father. Yeah. And my dad would act like a hero all goddamn weekend. We do all this fly-ass shit, because it's only 2 days, and I go back to my mom's house like, yo, you need to get your shit together, man. Dad be taking me go-karting and shit.
You said that?
Nah. Okay. But in my head, I'm like, man, Dad make the weekends fun.
Of course, though. He's trying to win your affection.
But they fought for my love. Yeah. But they fought for my love, my whole life. My parents, it was like the two genius people, the two engineers. They met in the Air Force. So if my pop didn't get me something, my mom got it for me. Okay. If my mom didn't get me something, my pop got it for me. It was like, it's pretty wild.
That's dope, though.
But
and you don't feel like you missed out on anything? Okay. I
ate every night. I've had all the food. Christmas was the Super Bowl every year.
Damn.
So I was a spoiled kid, man. And I had two good parents. Like usually when a divorce happens, somebody's a piece of shit.
Somebody's a piece of shit.
But my father is successful, as is my mother successful. Yes. So it was just like. I fit on both sides.
They figured it out.
I'm my dad's only son and my mom's only child. So it's just like, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yo, the Chesapeake House, that's where a lot of families
met up. A lot of divorced motherfuckers came to Chesapeake House so the kid could switch, get a snack, go pee before you get in my car, and we go to D.C. Have a good time.
And we still do that to the day.
Yeah. Those highway stops is more than just highway stops.
Yeah. What was it like growing up in the Northeast? Because that's when you moved to Philly, that's where you lived.
Yeah, I lived in Northeast Philly. So I had black friends, Jewish friends, because Northeast Philly is where the black and the Jews meet.
Yeah.
So I was just cultured.
It's the Roy Rogers of Philly.
It's back. Yeah. I was basically doubly cultured. I had hood cousins that lived in North Philly, so I go see them all the summer, in the summertime, and it was always fun. I had every facet. I knew what white kids was doing because I went to a white elementary school. I knew what black kids was doing because I was hanging in the hood. I was playing games. I was playing the North Philly street games the kids play. So, you know, I had the whole experience. And then, you know, my mom named me Derek so I could have a good job. But lo and behold, I become a comedian where it don't really matter no more. So
Yeah. I mean, well, having a good name still matters in comedy.
yeah.
And entertainment.
You gotta have a ring. You
Yeah.
gotta have a ring to it. Woo! But yeah, man. Just the suburban life. My mom tried to make it better for me. So every apartment we got was always nicer than the last one, and all of a sudden she got a house.
That's dope.
Yeah. So my mom.
What was it
always,
like moving into a house for the first time?
It was pretty crazy. I was in 11th grade. Oh, woo!
Damn, you got a house in the 11th grade.
My
know
mom got
people
the house. I had shit to do with that.
You grew up around white kids
Okay. And black kids.
and black kids. Were you treated any differently by the white kids? Were there white
No,
kids?
the Jews accepted me. One of my homies, Robert Borstein, he lived upstairs from me. And when I was living with my grandmother, this is the first few years of my life back in Philly. So basically, my mom lived with my grandmother, and upstairs she had a duplex. So upstairs was a Jewish family, and me and Robert turned into best friends because you know we was both like 3-4 years old.
You still keep in contact with Robert?
Yeah, I still keep contact with Robert. They come to shows sometimes. They come to shows when I'm in Philly.
Dope. But I wanted to know regular white Jews ain't really.
Oh yeah, regular white.
Yeah,
I grew
you call
up in
them
Kensington motherfuckers. Yeah, you get a little racism. You black, but for the most part, I knew how to talk to them.
Yeah.
And I had a thing for goofy white girls in the hood.
What's your first memory?
First memory of just all together.
All together, like the first one that just sits with you. It's a random memory.
I mean, I have some good memory.
It don't even gotta be a good memory. You never
What's
just had
my
like
first
a random memory. You're like, damn, I remember sitting in the car as a kid in the parking lot of like Circuit City.
I remember.
Yeah.
It might not be my first memory, but I remember when I wanted to be a comedian.
Yeah?
I remember I was 10 years old. I was at a summer camp in Northeast Philly, Camp Paley. Jewish day camp, true story.
Camp Panda?
Camp Paley,
Camp
Paley, Paley. It was a Jewish day camp, and but black kids went.
Okay.
Inner city black kids went. There's a few black girls that I had a crush on back in the day because they was like it was just cool to see.
Yeah.
In the burbs. That woo! See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He nice. This nigga's nice, but. What's the name?
Oh shit! I was about to punch this door. I restrained. You seen me restrained? I went like this. I went Whew. Restrained. But initially,
Camp Paley, they had a talent show.
Okay.
And I remember, shout out to
We
my.
gotta run that back.
Yeah, I remember it was a talent show, and my friends from school would tell me these dirty jokes.
All right.
So I remixed them in order to talk to kids. This is what I remembered. I was 10 years old. I was like, I probably should take out the bad words. So I'm 10, I get on stage and do some of the jokes that my friends told me from school.
Yeah.
And Ro, when I tell you, I rocked summer camp.
Yo.
Like I killed it summer camp.
Anybody in your family come from entertainment?
A lot of my family is just very funny. They just have my grandmother was very witty and she was mean. So her sarcastic nature was like awesome to watch. Yeah, but she was sarcastic. My mom is very funny. My dad was very funny. They're all very funny people. They just say very funny things. You'd be like, where's that coming from? So it was something. And then, they let me watch all the shit when I was a kid.
They didn't like cover your eyes if there was sex on TV or anything?
Yeah, but when it came down to curse words and stuff like that, they kind of let me rock.
They were free with language?
No,
They
knew not to. I couldn't curse or I'd get popped in the mouth.
Did your dad ever beat you?
Did my pop? I used to get hand beatings. I only got hit with the belt once.
What do you mean a hand beating? Like
Wait, beat me in the game or no? Like
no. Did your dad ever
he used to
spank you?
He spanked me with his hands though. My dad is a man. He got Air Force hands.
But he never punched.
No,
or nothing.
That's not abusive. It's just he was.
No, some parents punch and they don't see that as abuse. Even though I think if you can punch your kid, like all your hits to your kid should be open hand. Like they should, at best, at worst, they should be like wrestling chops. Like, you know what a wrestling chop is? I don't know.
What's a wrestling?
But a motherfucker get chopped across the chest. Besides punch you, what items did your mom hit you with?
A belt, but that was it. The dog wants some attention.
Damn. This is the closest thing. Like I know. I hate to be like, this is what happened to kids. It's like, it's not. But god damn, Penny, relax. Let's rematch that. Even though I was playing terribly,
You felt better.
I felt a lot better. I
Felt
feel
better
like I
because
can
you're
get-
playing on classics. See,
Dude.
I'm fair.
Are you from a superstitious family?
Superstitious is that? Don't break a mirror. You know,
That's superstition.
but you know,
But like, do they throw salt over their shoulder?
not that. I had black Philly.
Could you split a pole? Oh, yeah.
Right.
We're gonna keep playing. I'm gonna get this fucking W.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gonna get a W. Oh, okay, let's go. Oh, so character select.
Yeah,
Select character. Okay.
I'm gonna get this damn W.
I'm gonna get this motherfucking W, though, ball.
Hey, boo.
Hey, what's
Hey,
up?
bunny bun.
How are you?
You want? What you
All
doing? Okay, love you.
got
We
one
podcasting.
All right. I'm gonna use the chick that I love, but I'm not good with. It's Chun-Li time.
Chun-Li time. Just like that other one.
This one?
Yes.
Oh.
Jamie looked like he got hands.
Oh, he does.
All right,
He
so I'm
does.
gonna go with Jamie.
You got it.
Wait, shit. I think I fucked up
How you fuck up?
because I picked modern controller. Can you change the controller
Well,
mid-fight?
look. Well, here. Look. Let me help you out. If you're watching, light, medium, heavy, special.
So there's no like super like.
Yeah, there's all kinds of super. Just watch your meters.
No, I'm saying no sort of superstition in your family where
Oh,
people be
yeah.
like, yo, you know the Johnsons got the curse?
Not to that extent.
Yeah.
The Sugar's the monster, but not to the but not. My family were realists, a bunch of sugar eating motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So you know, whatever happens, happens. My grandma smoked, and she used to say, "Just let me smoke till I die,"
And she did.
and she did.
What age did your grandma pass?
In the 70s, I forgot which actual.
Do you know what genre of music you were conceived to? Like,
I
did
couldn't tell you. I want to
Yeah.
say R&B because my dad really likes Sade.
Yeah, but
So-
you're too young, too old to be conceived to Sade.
No, I'm not.
When were you born?
84.
When did Sade come out?
80, 81?
Yeah. Were you able to call your parents by their first name?
No, absolutely not. I didn't want to.
Never.
Yeah.
It was always mom and
They
dad.
beat that out of me.
They beat that out.
Well,
So
not
there
beat
was-
it out of me. They didn't touch me. I mean, like I wasn't in the mute. My home was fine. I had a good time.
What you're saying is they.
They just was like, it's a respect thing. My parents were Air Force, so they taught me respect.
But there's a couple types of Air Force. There's like
They
make
was-
your
they-
bed,
no.
fold the corners, and then
That was
there's
my
what you
pop.
do.
That was
Yeah.
my pop. And my mom, she was clean. She was a very clean lady. She knew how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was a party girl. She smoked weed. And, she had great friends. My dad was just straight laced. This motherfucker's a pilot.
Oh, so your dad don't smoke weed?
Nah, you don't do none of that shit. You crazy? You be at work every day.
What choices
What you mean?
led you to not smoking weed in the first place?
You know,
if
church,
you waited too
church,
so long.
Church, and everybody I just thought it was bad because I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
And then because everybody around me smoked, and they was always talking about the groove and the vibe. And
Everybody around you smoke.
like
what do
when
you
I
mean?
started getting older, like I used to be a dancer. So when I was popping and locking, my buddies would smoke weed
Yeah.
and they go dance.
Yeah.
And they'd be so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Where are they getting all these combinations from?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, man, it's the, you gotta find the flow and all this shit. But I didn't know they was getting high, getting all that open mind, find the flow shit.
Yeah.
And then, when I heard jazz, because I was a jazz student too. And then I smoked weed for the first time, I was like, this is what the fuck they hear.
Music is different.
Yeah, I'm like,
On smoking weed.
I was like, because I started really hearing it. Like,
Yeah.
it almost like brought me back to shit. I should get back to jazz again, but like all that stuff I always wanted.
Yeah.
That high mind to be able to be on stage with that wild ass frequency that nobody can reach, but they love it because you're making real jokes.
Yeah, you're talking about life, and you're like, I don't want to get too in love with performing high. Were drugs ever around you as a kid?
Drugs. No, a lot of drinking around me. But I seen what drugs did to people in movies, and that's why I never did it.
So not in real life. You just seen it display.
Oh yeah, I've seen crackheads, and I've seen what drugs do to people. Hanging out in North Philly with my cousins and all that. When Mr. Munchie used to come around,
Who's Mr. Munchie?
Mr. Munchie was this. He was a bum.
Okay.
But you could tell he was on crack.
Yeah.
And they used to make fun of him every day because he used to come around the same time, like 3 o'clock. Like, oh, here come Mr. Munchie. And he was cracking. He was dirty black man, gray, crazy, wild hair like a mad scientist.
Yeah.
And they would go, "You got any munchies?" And he'd be like, he'd walk down the street and he'd go, "You know I ain't got no goddamn munchies. You know I ain't got no goddamn munchies." And we used to crack the fuck up like, "Oh, this dude's off his mind." Like you see, running down the street stealing stuff, getting beat up. Crackheads used to be crazy in the 90s.
You ever try to bring that characteristic into a comedy bit?
Nah,
like maybe
you know I ain't got no goddamn munchies.
You never tried to say something like that?
Like, here come Mr. Munchie. You got any munchies? You know I ain't got no goddamn munchies. It was like, it was, that's why they'd say it, because he would say that. But it was weird. He was a weird guy.
That's funny. I'm trying to think if I ever had any of that around anyways. I don't know. I felt like people would bully the homeless people around my way growing up.
Oh, yeah.
I never got too close. I didn't get too close until I started helping. When I did like AmeriCorps and shit. Yeah. And then you start like feeding. When you're like, oh shit, you're a regular person. What up, man? No, because sometimes as a kid, you see how people treat people. You just like, I grew up crossing the street if you seen a homeless person. Like if you seen a homeless person on the street, you'd be like, I'm going to step away for a long time because my foster parents would do that shit. My foster parents would see like, I had like super Christian-y foster parents. So Judah, for the people who are listening and watching, Judah was
what up, brother?
Yo, yes, he was I don't know if he was homeless, because we had homeless, but he was a street person. Can I say street person?
He's a street person.
Because there's homeless people, right? There's homeless people, and then there's street people. Like, like homeless people sleep on the street. Street people have places to stay. They just don't have their own place.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that.
Does that make sense? So
I like that.
Judah.
He used to come with that.
Was a street person. Street man.
He used to clean shoes, to shine shoes.
Shoes
on the spot though.
He
that was
had
weird.
clean boots.
Shine shoes on the spot. It was weird.
For a street person, he was pretty neat. He was never dirty.
Tucked in, never smelled bad.
Never smelled bad. He just had tinfoil in his hair.
And his teeth.
And his teeth. And he had a lot of rings on, but he had the energy that he'd fuck somebody up.
Because he was also 6'5".
Yo, he was like my height. He was like a football player.
Brother.
Yo, brother. Dude.
But it would
kill you. He was like gigantic.
He would kneel to shine even white people's shoes. Yeah. So that giant would not be a giant for a minute.
And he would shine everybody's shoe. He would like draw. I guess his version of knowledge. What was the worst birthday party you ever had?
Worst birthday party I ever had? I think I was turning like 2021.
Oh, shit.
Nobody came.
Nobody came?
I didn't say shit, but nobody even reminded me. I was like, I got to change my social.
Where were you?
I was still in Jersey. This was before New York. Every birthday I had in New York City was great.
Ah! I almost had you though. I almost had you.
Yeah,
I almost had you. Yeah. You say woo, but I almost had you, dog.
It was a fight.
Yo, I love this chick. I love this girl, man. Look at that shit. Go ahead, girl.
Beat the shit out you.
Go ahead, girl.
Look at that shit.
This shit is cool. She great. I love her. I love her. There we go. Man, she my favorite, dog. She my favorite. I love this goddamn chick. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. There's a delay on my controller or something. Or maybe I'm seeing a lag. You ever went on family vacation?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? What was the vacation?
I remember one time with my father, his wife, and my sister to San Diego once. That was okay.
Yeah.
We went to Disney World.
Okay.
My father and his first wife. And me and my mom, my grandma, my aunt, and my girlfriend at the time, we went to Disney World. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was funny. That was a strange one. We broke up right
Wait,
after.
your girl?
I had a girl back
How old were you?
early 20s.
And your mom and your girl went to Disney World?
Yeah, she let me come. I was like, can Joelle come? And they was like, yeah, she can come. And she flew out and everything.
Oh, so she paid for herself. And then if she broke up with you and y'all paid, she owe you some bread.
We broke up right after.
How much after? How far after?
Vacation wound up being trash, and then all the flights got fucked, so it was like delayed and all this shit.
And that war in the relationship?
And it was just like, yeah, man. After I just, me, but I was always breaking up. I was like, man, I gotta get out.
So
of here.
you broke up with her? She broke up with you? I
broke up with her.
Why?
I was like, it's done. I don't know why. I was like, I would have had more fun if I had brought my homies. And then I said that. I vocalized.
You said that to her?
Granted, we was having sex all around the resort like a bunch of fucking kids.
Yeah.
But it was just like
that
the trip itself. Like after the sex, it wasn't fun.
Oh.
And I was like, and then the flight shit happened, and then
yeah.
delays and all this shit. It was just weird. I've never left the country.
Yeah.
Like in my 39 years of living, I'm now getting hyped to go to London for like the first time.
You going to London?
We trying to book shows out there. I'm trying to put and plug and tell people my numbers and Instagram, and I'm on this and this and that. And because I'm like, nigga, you gotta, I'm like, this is it. I gotta go see what's over across the door. I'll sit on a flight for 8 hours.
It's fun. It's an easy 8. If you fly first class, it's an easy 8.
Of course I'm flying. Are you out of your rabbit ass mind?
It's the best first class.
I'm flying.
Well, I want one of those first class where...
Of course I'm flying first
you get like a fucking shower. That's what I'm trying to do now. You never seen that shit?
What?
I'm gonna send you...
what flight is big enough you can have a stand-up shower?
Yo, to my producer, when you watch this, please pull up a shower for the audience. Would you call yourself a nerd?
For this game,
Yeah.
For the game, nigga, I got Wi-Fi. I went and bought Wi-Fi. First Wi-Fi man that came, didn't even do it. He saw how hard it was. Black dude. Yeah. Saw how hard it was like, yeah, I'm going to the truck, get some tools. And he drove away. I said, this nigga's out of his mind. I said, Brooklyn is the best place in the fucking world. He said, I'm going to go to the truck and get some stuff. Because you got to go up the shack. Because basically what I got to do is climb up and climb over. It's a lot to do. And he went, this one I do was further. He went, yeah, I'm going to go to the truck. Went to the truck and drove the fuck off. I could have laughed for 20 minutes. I was out there on my step going, this bag of shit. So a month went by. I called Verizon again.
I respect that.
It killed me how fast he peeled off. He peeled. He didn't act like he was coming back. The nigga just left. He lied to my face. I was like, nigga, you work for Verizon. I can call Verizon. But I didn't because I just laughed so hard. I was like, this nigga looked at how much work he had to do and said, nah, what I'm going to do, you know what? He gave me the help voice and everything.
He's like, all right.
Got in the truck, pulled the fuck off. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
He did like stall.
He just, got in the truck and just drove off. Because I knew it was fucked because he went past the first block to the second and made a left and went back up Myrtle. I watched him the whole way. I was dying. I was just like, yo.
You watched him the whole way. You
I
got
watched
off
him
the
leave.
Step. You left, like you got off
when
the step.
When he peeled off, I got up off the step and I just went, oh, he's not coming back. And then I saw him go past the stop sign, then go past the other one and make a left. I said, yeah, he's going back home.
What's your favorite genre of movie?
Genre movie, thriller drama.
Some thriller drama? I fuck with thriller drama.
Give
me an example.
Like Training Day was a thriller.
Okay.
Cop drama, but thriller.
Yeah.
Because you was on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Yeah.
And what's another one of my favorites? Jaws, that's a thriller. Not necessarily horror, but there's, they'll call it horror because it's a kill shark. Mm-hmm. Jurassic Park, thriller.
I fuck with Jurassic.
Fucking, what's another one of my faves? Die Hard with a Vengeance with Sam Jackson. That's a comedy thriller. Thriller action.
Yeah.
Like they running, but they. I like when an actor can run and do all this shit, but still be funny with the lines. Yeah. I love that shit.
If you had to compare your family to any movie, what would it be?
Super bad-ish.
Yeah.
Super bad mixed with from the Birds, baby. It was.
So
when my homie got his mom's Contour.
Yeah.
We would just cruise Jersey for BFW parties.
Yeah.
Go to the mall, trying to holler at all the girls. Like it was just, we got fights in front of the mall.
Yeah.
When we had to break out, we hop in the Contour. When we started going to Philly, we had to put toll money together. Like it was just, we was party niggas, man.
I got that experience.
Shout out to Big Breeze, Rich,
Breeze.
Shout out to Chris Money. Shout out to Kurt. All them niggas. My day ones when we was all just partying, dancing, carrying on, talking to the girls, going to the Philly Essence Fest, trying to talk to the bad bitches there. You know, going down Delaware Ave, trying to get into the clubs, trying to hit adrenaline, playing the let out over at Brave New World, all that shit.
Brave New World.
Brave New World, Egypt.
I remember Egypt. What encouraged you not to deal with friends that were in the street life and shit like that?
My mother instilled me with this. You do bad, you don't get shit.
Okay.
But if you do good, you get everything.
Yeah.
Like,
and you apply that to life?
Yeah.
Like that philosophy in life? Like when you do
you
good?
hang with knuckleheads, you do knucklehead shit. This is my mom.
Yeah.
Hang with knuckleheads, you do knucklehead shit, you get shit.
Yeah.
Do good, get good grades. You know, that's why she started bringing me to church all the time.
Yeah.
And going to
she brought you to church?
Yeah. So, like, she put the whole church thing on me. I was coming from, like, basketball camp one year.
Okay.
And then me and Mom, lo and behold, we started going to church. So
yeah.
All right. And then, but it was fun there, too.
Do you think she was just looking for a place to store you for a while?
Well, no.
Because that's all like camps and daycare is.
Nah,
like baby
it was
storage.
a single mother trying, what's the best route for this kid to come up right?
Okay.
All right. If I'm going to church, he should go to church too.
Yeah.
And then put him in the youth programs and then talk to the men. Okay. I'm a single mom. I might not have the answers this nigga need.
Yeah.
You know?
And would you actually ask the men in your church real questions?
Yeah, it was always, nigga.
What would you ask them?
It wasn't even what asked, it's what was said and how young men just gotta do it. Who in here masturbating? The niggas weren't gonna be saying that.
Yeah.
You gonna say it?
So they would just say it.
Yeah.
They were like,
who's in here when you feel crazy?
And would you raise your hand?
No, it was
raise your hand?
It was only fun when it was about girls.
Okay.
And the niggas would look at each other like, we're gonna get pussy for it. And this is church.
Okay.
So even coming up, my dog, we was dogs in church too. We was just fun. We was dudes, but dudes just having fun. What you looking for?
Make sure you shit's alone. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We just, you know, and then you come up, Bacon Breeze, we always was conniving in church, pastor be preaching, we be in the pews going, uh-huh!
You would do that in church? In the full packed church?
We used to get in trouble, but we used to get in trouble. If the pastor called us,
he make us sit on the steps. Church?
Bro,
we
were dogs.
Okay.
I used to work at the church.
Yeah.
Every time service would happen on Sunday and all my friends was at church, I would take off my uniform and hide from my supervisor by sitting in service with my niggas. And we in there watching church, but we in there being goofy. And there's girls around. Yeah. There was a little section. Like, come on, man. We always did it.
So wait, you worked during church hours?
Yeah, I worked all the time. So when church happened and youth church was pop, 11 o'clock service with all the kids, all my friends start coming through.
Yeah.
Man, fuck B. B was the name of my supervisor. Man, fuck me. I'm sorry to figure this out. Yeah. Put the broom in my way, take the shirt off. Just sitting there like a regular person going to church with your friends. And then, you know, just blend in. And I would get caught every single time.
But you never got fired.
But my mother worked at the church.
Yeah.
So everybody was just telling my mom. My mom smacked me in the face.
Stop
doing that. She go, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You at work.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm at work.
Yeah.
And then Beck be like, and we just go back to
so
dogs, man. We were just kids. We stayed kids the whole time. Breeze grown now. He got a wife and kids. And then Breeze, Beck married, and he took on her kid. Mm-hmm. I got a girlfriend, but she don't want kids. She just want to do what she doing. Like we both work.
You don't want kids?
I don't. I just I kind of just like the travel aspect and the just
so
being
wait,
able to up and go.
So
I'm a
now
jet setter
you're
right
going
now.
to, you mean travel like travel the world? Or
travel the world, getting on tour. When people call me for shows to drop, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll be there.
You gotta leave your kid.
Yeah, you gotta find a babysitter, make sure the nigga eat and all that. Nah, man, when you just out flying, you doing your thing, trying to support the family that you already got. Yeah. Because I got nieces and nephews that I'm taking care of right now. And the joy I have for that, I don't raise them, but I check up on them, and if they need something, I got them. I was like, damn, I got the money. I can actually say I got them. Yeah. I got Lukey. I got Blue. Yeah. I can take care of it. So I'm like, yeah. So you can hit me up for anything. I feel like that's a better parental. That's the best parental figure I could be right now. Yeah,
I agree.
Call me up. They need something for school. They need clothes, prescriptions. Hit me up. If you can't, I'm the last. I could be a last resort. I mean, the parents might be proud for never call me, but I check up. I see what's going on, and I know Lukey need. I'm gonna send him some turtles and stuff like that. That's my dead cousin kid.
Oh, okay.
Lukey, there. That's Dougie kid.
Cousin that I remember.
Yeah. But yeah. So it's like that's the parental figure I can be right now. I'm not. Yeah. I am not father material. I am not. I just got a mattress off my floor. It took me 8 years to buy that bed frame. Yeah. Got a Tempur-Pedic. It took me 8 years to buy my Tempur-Pedic. I'm aiming to get a Tempur-Pedic
now. Yeah. How'd you feel when you got that mattress?
It was bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Oh, I remember. Did you tell the story already?
Yeah, I did it in D.C.
No, did you ever tell it on the podcast?
Nah, never. I never told on the podcast. This is what happened. Okay. I got to bed Friday. Best sleep of my life that night. Yeah. Only to wake up Saturday to my nigga dying. So it was like I was comfortable and sad. Yeah. Like I was like ridiculously comfortable and crying in a new bed. You ever cry in a new bed? Bruh. Doze off.
You like sing off.
Cousin was the lead singer of a go-go band. Like there was this whole go-go movement going on in DMV.
And he kept that a secret from you?
And he would just tell me about go-go, but he would never invite me. But he was like, that go-go's where it's at. And I remember as a kid he used to do it. Yeah. He used to do footwork and all that shit. Yeah. So fast forward to the memoriam, and that night I hung out with all his friends. Yeah. Right? All his friends. Not goons, but just, all them DC looking black people. They had wraps, beards, some with the New Balance, niggas still wearing ACGs and shit. Just cool black folk, right? Yeah. We go to this underground go-go spot. It's a spot like, you watch movies like Idlewild or some shit like that. And there's this underground fortress where black people are having a fucking blast. Like congas and drums, motherfucker, booms, boom, boom. It's like that doing the butt sound, but all that. Like, I'm looking around like, what the fuck is this? Like, because go-go ain't really, we don't listen to go-go up here. That's a
I haven't heard go-go in a while.
That's a DC thing. Yeah. So when I walked in and all this live band and everybody smoking hookah and shit like that, it was no trace of white people. Like, it was jet black. I was like, this shit is fly as fuck. Nobody mad at nobody. Yeah. Everybody playing drums and congas, all this shit. So I'm in here going, this is what this nigga was talking about. And I'm like, oh shit.
And you never got to go
there with him. Never got to go with him to see when he was alive. So I was like, oh, you got to celebrate. That's why I went to Geraldine's birthday. Okay. But this is the part that made me go, okay, I'm going to do this for you, cuz. Yeah. I got you back.
What, comedy?
Comedy.
Meaning you're never, so you
I'm going to be the funniest nigga ever for Luke, for your ex, for your widow, for the family. Yeah. I'm watching this shit be live. This band gets on, they band's jamming. Yeah. Waves of, and then all of a sudden lead singer goes, we gonna do the shit for Dougie. And you're like, what? Club went, we gonna do the shit for Doug? I said, who the fuck was this nigga? Yeah. Like the whole club, we gonna do the shit for Dougie. Yeah. And I'm like, this nigga was a whole
thing. He celebrated.
This nigga was a whole vibe. He got a whole club singing his name. I said, oh, this shit is amazing.
Did you ever go look at his work? Did you ever listen to his work? Is it out there?
He used to rap. I got all his albums.
Okay, he did go-go stuff.
But he did that go-go. He would rap over the go-go. So I'm like, oh, he had little albums out and I used to listen to him. But down there, this nigga was somebody. Yeah. And you go, well, damn. 100,000 don't fucking matter. Be fly for the people that fuck with you. Because they fucked with me when I saw all that. And I was like, oh, this nigga was a whole...
That's dope.
This nigga had DMV, and I didn't even know this dude had a whole...
And you weren't hurt by it?
No, I was just like, this nigga's amazing.
You were in your own little world.
Yeah, because I was just shocked to be like, this nigga moved people with this shit. They bands, and whole underground club, we gonna do whole underground, like something out of a fucking movie, man. Like this group of people, y'all party this? Yeah, this is our shit, go. wall to wall.
Yeah.
Smoke everywhere, black.
Yeah.
We gonna do the shit for Dougie. It just started. Blah, 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 blah.
That's dope.
Shit's great. This nigga was a hero down here. So it was just like, yeah, I'll do this for you, Pop. I got you. I'm gonna be something great for you, and I saw what you was doing.
Yeah.
Because this the shit the family didn't look at.
Mm-hmm.
This the shit. You know, his pop's a pastor. You know, mom was a pastor.
Yeah.
Pastored up family. He at the post office during the day, struggling to make ends meet. Right? It's the post office. You know, everybody's just mad at the post office. But on the low,
Yeah.
his other life, that second life, the life I didn't see.
Yeah.
Shit. If he was alive, my God, am I a bad cousin? I should have been down here watching him do this shit. Because it was just.
Nah, you can't think like that. You had your shit going on.
Yeah, but I was so glad.
And you still spent time with him.
Yeah, but I was so glad he had this going on.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't just he was an artist.
He was an artist.
Yeah, and I was like, all right,
yeah.
I didn't know the family we had it like that.
Okay.
You know, I thought it's not just me.
Yeah.
People had shit they wanted to, and Dougie did it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, goddamn, Mr. DMV.
That's dope.
We gonna do this shit for Dougie. I was like, oh, goddamn.
That's
right.
dope.
Yeah.
Yo, thank you for doing this podcast, man.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it, yo.
And we stoned too.
We had a really great time. You had a really good life. You're not public property, yo.
Yeah, man.
You're having a really good life. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I said it right. Okay, cool.
I feel that way too.
Dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Shit.
God is great.
I don't think you public property. Maybe they do. If you think Derek is public property, go ahead and drop it in the comments. Say yes or no.
All I know is that in Monroe won 1 and I won 12.
You asshole. You asshole.
But
yo.
I know you're going to kill me though.
Yo, don't let me get like.
I'm telling you, Street Fighter 6, you get beat once, you get mad, but the gameplay's so fly.
Yo,
you be like,
I was having a good time. I was having a good old time, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, thank y'all for
watching.
watching. No, what did you want to say?
Because remember on the old game, you used to be mad at the gameplay on 4 and 5. Remember Street Fighter 4 and 5?
Yeah.
You'd be like, yo, man, I can't.
Nah, I like this one better.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what to do and all that other good shit. Yeah. See ya.